Oh, it's Mr. McFeely.
I have seen the future, and he was wearing number 5, and I ain't talking about Robbie Grimsley, folks.
Took out the muffins, took out the trail mix, took out the cookies. They stole the monster cookies.
Wow, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Let's do some broadcasting.
Mike's appearance on Hot Mike is brought to you by Sunset Lanes of Moorhead.
Be a good day to be in the bowling alley here when it's going to be 95 outside, right?
They have air conditioning at Sunset Lanes.
It works. Good to see you, my man. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Getting ready. Unfortunately, you're going to be sitting next to me on an airplane for the next little bit, so I'm sure this is just a preamble for that.
There's more than 2 seats, so it's an option whether I do or not.
What? I haven't flown with you in a while. I thought you want to catch up. No? No?
You're good.
Oh, okay.
Everything's fine.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Oh, that's how we're going to be. All right. Let's party. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yesterday, you were up at the press conference at the Shack as another new item that has come now to North Dakota State since February, 7th or 8th, when the news broke that they were joining the Mountain West Conference for football, is jersey patches are now a thing. This is something the NCAA had been hemming and hawing about all over the last year, and they signed off on January 1, and now the Bison join a pretty unique group of schools that are doing this.
Yeah, so far, I think eventually everybody's going to have somebody doling out cash to get a patch in their uniform, but it's what we've talked about is that new revenue streams are opening, and this whole new world that NDSU is a part of. I don't know that we can overstate how different things are. I'm sure people are in July mode right now. I don't know if they're fully engaged with college football yet.
We're going to get them there tomorrow.
As we move on closer to August 29th or whatever day it is that they play, I think you're going to see some differences, and that begins tomorrow from Las Vegas with the Old Trapper Mountain West Media Days. Hope they have lots of big stacks of beef jerky there for us to snack on.
Like 107 degrees, have some beef jerky.
I've been partial to Old Trapper, by the way. I've always thought it a fine beef product. Nothing better than Old Trapper beef jerky.
I don't know if they're going to sponsor Hot Mike.
I'm trying for you. You know what I like? I like having a good cold ginger ale from Canada Dry with my delicious, nutritious, and protein-filled Old Trapper beef jerky.
And you have that always at Sunset Lanes.
Absolutely, I do. Absolutely. They have stacks of it there as well.
But I'm intrigued on what other schools get into this. Like the Bison now with a 4th separate Mountain West school to do this. UNLV, Wyoming, and Air Force with the 3, at least that we know of so far.
But they all get into it. I mean, they'll all get into it eventually at some level because they have to. It's an opportunity for money.
Well, especially with NDSU not having access to any TV money for the next 5 years, they got to get whatever they can from
they were going to do this in FCS. I mean, it's not just this is not an FBS thing. Yeah. This is, I would make the assumption that there are going to be schools in the Valley that are going to get patches. I think UND has already put out their request for proposal because they don't have a third party like Learfield anymore at UND. They do things directly. And so that will be open records because they have to put an RFP. They're all going to get into it at some point because they want the money. The difference is, and I asked Matt Larson, the AD, about this specifically yesterday, is the number different? And NDSU did not release the number. Again, they're doing it through a third party in their Bison Sports Properties branch, which is Learfield. That is not subject to open records requests. Larson and nobody else is going to say what the number is or the number of years even. Although I think most of these are 5 years, and so my guess is it's 5 years. We just don't know. And that also, by the way, coincides with when there's going to be this earthquake of change, we think, again, in college football. So that all maps out. It's probably a 5-year deal. What it's worth, we don't know. But Matt Larson did say they started looking into jersey patches before they had got the invite to the Mountain West. And he said, we had a number in mind that we thought we wanted. Once the invite came and they got the television schedule and they're going to be on national TV 10 times, he said that number was different, which means it went up a little bit. And so that makes a difference. I think there's only one FCS school out there publicly that has announced that it has a jersey patch deal at Stony Brook.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
And, who knows what that number is.
Yeah.
It's not. Wyoming's getting they leaked it out. Wyoming leaked it out that it's $900,000 a year for 5 years. And so I would guess, would guess that NDSU is in that ballpark somewhere. I don't know if it's that high. I don't know if it's more. Don't know if it's less. If I had a guess, I guess it would be a little bit less than that. But I don't know. But it's the revenue needs to come from somewhere.
Got to have it right.
And the NDSU is going to take advantage of every possibility. And it's not intrusive. It's not intrusive.
I didn't think so. No.
It's just a little 4x4 patch. It's the same color as. It's not. Gate City colors are blue and white.
Yep.
It's not blue and white. It's green and gold.
Yeah.
And so it's fine.
Email comes in to ask Mike if there's a second patch. Would NDSU add a second patch to its jersey?
Could.
They certainly could. They have the you could add up 2 patches on there.
2 patches, and then I think a sticker too.
A helmet decal, which from what Matt Larson was asked about yesterday, certainly sounds like
that's something
in the offing as well.
And I don't know the value of that. I don't know. But we don't know this is all like business stuff that I don't know if people are interested. But you can. I mean, you have to wonder whether Gate City said, "Well, yeah, we'll do this.
But we don't want to share.
We don't want to have a second." I mean, right. I don't know that to be the case. I don't know that to be the case. But that's certainly their prerogative. Is you want exclusivity?
Correct.
Right. I mean,
and I believe Larson said the exclusive jersey patch of NDSU. I thought he said that when the press conference started.
And
yesterday,
I did not ask. I wasn't.
The one thing you did
ask.
ask, though, which I thought Larson gave an interesting answer, and it was the headline in your column, was that the student athletes don't want to look like NASCAR jerseys. They don't want to look like how the NASCAR driver suits, which are littered with different sponsorship all over the place.
Everything is now. I mean, professional golfers have logoed themselves up. The NBA have jersey patches that are far more noticeable than some of the ones I've seen in college football. And so kudos to the athletes for saying that. And Matt Larson was actually involved in this because he's been on so many different NCAA committees that he was pretty well plugged into what was going on. And so it's like I said, it's the famous line from The Irishman where Joe Pesci's talking to Robert De Niro and he says, "It's what it is." In other words,
that's so true.
In other words, it's you might not like it that we're going to knock off Jimmy Hoffa, but there's nothing you can do about it, or any of us can do about it, and you're just going to have to learn to accept it.
Is this a hot take that you prefer the Irishman over Casino? Because we're going to Vegas, but you referenced the Irishman more than I think Casino. So I'm not sure if is that higher on your Scorsese list?
It's pretty good, but
it's pretty good.
No,
I wouldn't have it higher than Casino.
No, I don't know. I wasn't ranking them. I just like the Irishman.
And you're not planning any trips out to the middle of the desert for the next couple days. If that's the case, that's not good news.
Depends how you act on the plane.
Mouth will be moderately shut then now, knowing that that has been extended on there. But that's part of the deal now. As you mentioned, get over it. That's kind of where we're at with college sports now.
And Matt Larson referenced that yesterday, and I think we all knew this to be true, that fans, it's not just in Fargo, it's not just NDSU, fans were sort of turned off by the idea of paying college athletes and the overt commercialization of college athletics and the transfer portal and all these different things. And Matt said yesterday, I think that our fans now just understand that it's not going away. And so you just have to adjust to what it is. But I can recall, God, was it 2 years ago when the Green and Gold Collective at that time called an emergency meeting at Herd and Horns, and they called in a bunch of high rollers. I was invited to go there and sit in on it. And there was a couple of former Bison football players who were there, who are now boosters and supporters.
You wrote that about that,
who spoke up and said, "I don't like this. I don't know why I have to give money to pay college athletes, because when I played, we just that's." And at the time, I went, "Well, that's just not what it is."
And certainly, it's only gotten more exponential since then. And now, certainly with NDSU and in FBS football,
you don't have to like it.
No,
and we've talked about this before.
Absolutely not.
We don't.
Correct.
Dave Richmond, did not like the world that college basketball was becoming. But eventually,
Through gritted teeth. Yes.
he looked across the table at Robert De Niro and said, "It's what it is."
And what ended up happening? You got a Summit League championship out of it, right?
and a contract
Yeah,
extension.
exactly. So it ended up
Worked
working
out well.
No doubt. We're due for a break here. Let's take it now. When we come back, we'll look ahead, get Mike's thoughts on what we're going to see out in Vegas, what he's looking forward to story-wise, angle-wise, all that kind of good stuff when we return, hour one of Hot Mike after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. We've made it 10 full minutes into Mike's segment, and we haven't talked about the major thing that occurred for you over the weekend, that you dove into college football 27.
Well, so here's my, I like to sometimes have bits when I come in, and,
Yes.
I was thinking I should have maybe bought some gold chains and like fake chest hair and had like a silk shirt unbuttoned down to here with those, sunglasses that fade from dark to light at the bottom. So I could look like I'm going to
Next
Vegas.
week. No.
So I could be that guy.
could've been
Or
that guy.
my other option I thought was,
Yep.
remember the Seinfeld episode where Jerry slammed the guy's thumb in the trunk? I could have come in with 2 casts on my thumbs, not because Jerry Seinfeld slammed them in a trunk, but because I've been sitting on my rear end all weekend playing the college football 27 video game because A, it was 2,000 degrees outside.
It was.
And my dogs and myself didn't want to go outside. And secondly, I had to check it out to write a cheapo column out of it.
Larson even gave you a shot
How about
yesterday.
that? How about that? Huh?
All right, so you're not a video game guy, I would assume.
No.
I have not played any video games in 30 years. So what's for the uninitiated? Is it
Well,
cool? How does it look? All that stuff.
As I said in my column, let's put it this way, okay? So Emma, our daughter, she's a gamer. She has the PlayStation system. I don't mean like one of these people who are in their basement for 27 hours, but she has
Like
games.
I Sam talked to on Friday.
Right, yeah,
Yes.
but she has the system and she
Yeah.
plays some games. So she brought that over to our house. I had her buy the game
Yep.
on my credit card.
Work credit card.
And when she left on Sunday, she took the game.
Oh.
But anyway, be that as it may. So she sets me up. I go, okay. She goes to work or whatever she's doing. I start playing, and this is the God's honest truth, okay? I think it was Wyoming was the team that I was playing.
Oh, okay.
It's in total freshman exhibition mode. The kickoff comes, and Jackson Williams, I was NDSU, the team I was playing was Wyoming. Jackson Williams catches it. And I go, okay. So I hit the joystick thing, and Jackson Williams runs backwards and gets tackled in the end zone for a safety. And I'm going, well, what in the HE double hockey stick? So the whole first quarter, first half of this game, that my guys are going in the wrong direction. I'm going, well, why do I have to press backwards to make them go forward? What? It's so stupid. Gets to halftime. I'm done. Set it down.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and I go, oh, wait a second here. I pick up the controller. I had it backwards. It's shaped like a spaceship with wings almost. I had it pointed the wrong way because I thought the pointy things went at the game. The pointy things go
Come
at
towards
me.
you. Oh, all right.
So once
After
I got
that?
that figured out, after that,
Domination.
I tweeted out. I said, anybody, high school, college in the area looking for an offensive consultant, I'm your guy.
You're the guy now?
Because if you saw Nathan Hayes hit Makai Collins on a seam route, and I hit him in stride after setting up the stinking Cowboys by running it up the gut 3 times in a row, and then play action, go down the seam, touchdown. If your guys can find that tweet of my throw.
This is your dream because I've sat next to you for so many football games, and you look at me and go, why are they running? Why are they doing this play?
Look at this play call on the screen. Look at the throw. It is fantastic. Look at the crowd go wild. It's unbelievable. And that's true. I sit in the press box at the Fargo Dome or
happy. Like, why?
Wherever.
Why is this play? Why are they doing this play? That's a great throw, by the way. That's right on the money.
Well, it's all about timing and athleticism, even in the guy playing the game. And so when you have that type of, but it just
it does look cool. I'll say that.
it's really good.
How does the dome look?
Like Troy Gergen told you on your show a couple weeks ago before it came out, it's not perfect, but it's what it is.
Yeah.
For this year, I hope
it will be. They're going to have it for next year, no doubt.
But there's fans, there's cheerleaders, the music, like the pregame, pre-kickoff music is the same. So they must have. I don't know. They must have told Gergen or whoever must have told the
EA.
designers or whatever. Like, okay, here are the songs we play, and
that is wild.
And the school fight song when they score a touchdown is in there, it's something.
If you would have told me in 2026 that Mike McFeely would be playing a college football video game to get a column out of it, that would not have been on the old bingo card.
See, it's July, and it's desperation time for columns for Mike McFeely, especially when I've been on vacation for like a week and a half, and I'm coming back going, what am I going to write about? Hey, it's a video game. Whatever. Look at that throw. Look at that throw.
To the monetary part of it, to loop in what we were talking about in the first hour, how big a thing is this going to be for NDSU?
Oh, I don't know that it's going to be
a major moneymaker.
I think a guy hopefully we'll get to meet out in Las Vegas, Chris Murray from Nevada Sportsnet. He opened records, Nevada's EA Sports check, and it was like
$50,000, wasn't it?
$47,000 or something, and somebody else did it as well. The Wyoming beat writer Alex Taylor did it. I think that was 155 over 2 years. So it's $75,000 a year. We know that Missouri State got about 100. Was it 100 and something?
I think Wyatt said it was like 150. I want to say it was up there. So
anyway,
thought,
granted
they were one of the new teams,
right?
You
would think that, but it all depends on how many people are buying the game,
right?
And
well, the fact you were writing about microtransactions.
Yeah, how about that? I just go, what is this?
But they reversed it on your column. Your column came out later. EA reversed it.
Well, it's the power of the pen.
Exactly.
They know
Truth can't be controversial.
Right? So it's a cool thing.
Oh man,
I've had my fill of it.
Are you done?
Well, I think I still have to play Matt Kearney from
from
Nate Brown's radio
Rapid
show
City?
from Rapid.
Okay.
He challenged me to a game. So we'll have to figure out how to do it. And I'm going to get routed because the thing is that with me being a near 60-year-old guy that hasn't played a video game in 40 some years, and I just don't care.
Yes.
It's just not
it's not your jam.
It's not my world.
Yep.
I mean, the level of things you can do in this game is absolutely astounding. And I scratched less than 1% of it. It's incredible. So.
Oh man. Last thing, give me one or two storylines that you are pursuing when we're out in Vegas.
I want to hear what Gloria Navarez has to say about the state of the Mountain West. I think she's going to give a state of the conference address to begin things. Where are they with expansion? Is she concerned about UNLV or Air Force leaving? I don't know if she'll address that publicly.
Guys keep hammering that.
I know, but we'll ask about it. Maybe if not when she's on the podium, maybe separately. It sounds like there's an opportunity to have some one-on-ones with her. Kind of get the feel of what the league is all about and what they not what they think of NDSU, because what are they going to say? Happy to have them on board, but. Kind of see what Jason Atcast, he knows NDSU really well.
Jeff Choate knows NDSU very well.
Choate knows NDSU very well. And then talk to some of the players and the athletes and just, they're not going to say anything about, they don't know anything about NDSU. The same way that we or NDSU doesn't know anything about the players on New Mexico. We just don't.
I am interested in the FCS angle. I know you're rolling your eyes at me that you're done with FCS, but the amount of FCS guys in the league that are really good players that came from FCS schools. That to me is
but we knew that.
Line.
I mean, but we knew that.
Yeah, we haven't introduced the players yet. They don't know some of these guys. Some we do.
But we knew that FCS players can play in certainly group. They can play in Power 4 league. So why couldn't they play in a group of 6 league? I'm the more prognostications and win totals and analytic stuff that comes out, the more I'm going, like a guy with Action Network, which is basically a betting.
It's a betting
network.
site.
It's a betting site. What's the heck's his name? Collins, Jason Collins, something like that. Shane Collins. I don't know him, but like he has NDSU's conference.
Colin Wilson.
Colin Wilson, whatever. Collins, Wilson, Collins.
Go ahead, though. Finish your point. Yeah.
He has NDSU's win total at 6 in the league and 9.8 overall. It's there's just so many of these betting sites
all over the place.
That are, no, but
some of the bettors have
the bettors
high,
have it really
yes.
high.
So that was again,
and I did a podcast with Chase Kitty from BetMGM, and he tried to explain the 9.5 number, and he said, well, a lot of it probably is just respect and reputation.
Yeah.
He said where I would be a little shaky about that, and I agreed with them, is you look at the schedule and they have to go all. But this. What's his name?
Colin Wilson.
And no offense, Colin. I just don't know your work.
Yeah.
I apologize. You don't know me either. I apologize.
Yeah.
But he has NDSU favored by double digits over, I think, like New Mexico.
New Mexico is what you texted me yesterday.
And he has them favored over Air Force.
Yeah.
So I don't. How you know that in July? I don't know.
I'll say this, and he also has Montana State as a comfortable favorite over Nevada as well, which is not surprising.
That's not a surprise. We've said that for months.
I will say this, just from we got to go. My dad's known gambler. The guys in Vegas know so they must know something. Maybe we don't. I don't know. If everyone's got them trending at 8 to 9 wins,
I just don't.
I don't know.
I just don't see it. No offense to Tim Polasek or Nathan. If they comfortably beat Jacksonville State by a couple touchdowns or something,
then we're going to have a different conversation.
They'll go,
right? Yep.
and they look. I'll go,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
But I just don't.
Yep.
I don't know the league.
No.
And I don't know what NDSU has totally because there's just so many new pieces. So we'll see. It makes it fun.
Totally.
We're not talking about NDSU winning 11 games automatically. Isn't it fun? It's so much fun.
Speaking of fun, I'll see you in a couple hours on the airplane.
Yes.
All right? Yes. I'm sure you're very
way
excited.
in the back. There's a door back there you can close. The luggage area.
Mike McFeely joining us each and every Tuesday. His appearances are brought to us by Sunset Lanes. Be part of our coverage out in Las Vegas tomorrow and on Thursday. We'll break. We come back. We'll start our second hour. Tyler Oakes will join us. Bison Baseball's got 2 more draft picks to chat about. He'll join us when we start our second hour after this.